Welcome to this English class of Functional English. Dear students, today we are going to see something about the art of persuasion, ethos, pathos, and logos. And it is subtitled as Understanding the Key Elements of Persuasive Speeches. The art of persuasion can be achieved by these three elements. So, moving on to the first element, that is ethos, which helps us to establish credibility. Actually, ethos is Greek for character, and ethic is derived from ethos. Ethos consists of convincing your audience that you have good character and you are credible. Therefore, your words can be trusted. And ethos must be established before the start of your talk, or the audience will not accept what you say. So, your character and credentials are significant in establishing ethos. And as an example for it, you can just remember that the situation where a doctor advocates for health care reform so that everyone will believe him, and it is often established. For example, when you are the CEO of the company, then whatever you are presenting to must be believed by the people. So in that case, you are already perceived as a specialist. And now moving on to the second one, that is pathos. It evokes emotion. Pathos is Greek for suffering and experience. Empathy, sympathy, and pathetic are derived from pathos. Pathos is to persuade by appealing to the audience emotions. As the speaker, you want the audience to feel the same emotions you feel about something. You want to emotionally connect with them and influence them. If you have low pathos, the audience is likely to try to find flaws in your arguments, as your speech is something like a persuasive speech. And for this, you have to embark on the path of storytelling, and you have to choose emotional points, and you have to provide a vivid imagery with emotionally charged words, and you have to use analogies and metaphors with emotional language. And as an example for this, you can just remind yourself of a politician recounting a personal story of struggle and triumph. It is an example for evoking emotions. And now let us move on to the third element, which is nothing but logos. It is nothing but presenting logical arguments. The word logic is derived from logos. Actually, logos is to appeal to logic by relying on the audience intelligence and offering evidence in support of your argument. Logos also develops ethos because the information makes you look knowledgeable. Ask the following questions to decide if you have achieved logos. Are my messages coherent? Does the evidence support my claims? Will the audience actions lead to my desired outcome? So, in this way, if you provide facts, statistics, and sound arguments, then definitely it will improve your logos. So, it's an example for this type of situation is a business leader presenting a proposal with data and market analysis. And to achieve a balance, you have to balance all the three features of a persuasive speech, namely ethos, pathos, and logos. And effective persuasive speeches strike a balance between credibility, emotions, and logic. And now let us see the power of persuasion. By leveraging ethos, pathos, and logos, speakers can build trust, evoke emotions, and present compelling arguments that drive action. And let me finish with the words of Aristotle. Persuasion is the art of making people believe what you believe. Let me repeat it. Persuasion is the art of making people believe what you believe. So, in this case, if you learn the salient features, namely the three elements of persuasive speech, ethos, pathos, and logos, then you will be able to persuade your audience in a easy way. Thank you for listening.